Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome to The Life of Pablo Nero, episode 4. How's everybody doing today? I hope y'all are doing good. I hope everybody has had a great August. We are in September now. Sorry for the tardiness. I'm going to keep saying this. There'd be so many conflicting issues with certain stories and certain things I have going on, as you know, as I continue to do my YouTube and y'all continue to hear it, because my life is literally a movie. Y'all really see what I'm talking about. It's no shade. So boom. Damn, I have to stop saying that too. I watched my first video. I said boom so many times. I was fucking boom, 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 Pablo, boom. Like, no. I need to stop saying that. It's such a New York thing to be like, I so boom. Anyway, I was about to say it again. Yo. All right. Let me get it together. So today, y'all, we will be talking about the time that I got exposed to my parents. And exposed, I mean exposed for being bisexual, gay, well, bisexual because I still do like females. So yes, bisexual, but as in the hood, they'll say you a mook, gay. So, where I'm from. So, the time that I got exposed to my parents, and it happened on BIGO, from the trolls. And not the trolls in the comments, I mean the hosts that are trolls. So yes, we're going to get into that today. So yes, y'all, fasten your seatbelts and stay tuned because, this is a little crazy. I don't think I'm going to cry because I felt like when it first happened, I didn't cry. But when I started to first speak about it, it was like some things that I didn't really have closure on. So I was getting emotional on it, even on my broadcast while I was on BIGO. So, yeah, we will be talking about that today. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so y'all, I was hosting on BIGO, as y'all know, for now over a year. And when I first started out on BIGO, a lot of things was happening very fast. I was making money fast. I was, just attaining this following and these people who really supported me and who really fucked with me and who really was holding me down, making sure I was making money on the app. And I was new. I didn't really have a platform outside of BIGO. I was who I was as far as, in my field and what I do and things of that nature for my age. But when it came to really me asserting myself on like a public platform or a social platform, I really didn't have much of a presence. So when I first got on, I definitely was, I want to say, sending my news out. We was playing games on these panels because BIGO is a broadcasting app, if y'all don't know. For people who are not on BIGO, for people who are just coming in, who are following me from Instagram or seeing me from Facebook or anywhere else, friends that know me in real life, BIGO is an app where we broadcast on. We go on panels, we be up all night, we get gifted, we get paid. And we would be on these apps and on these panels, and on these panels where we would sit and talk, we would have sexual conversations. So it'll be conversations like, what do you like doing? What's your type? Are you top, bottom, first? Or this? Do you like it sloppy? Do you like it wet? What's the size? How big is it? Are you cut, uncut? All of this stuff, hairy, not hairy, shaved, not shaved, like all these mixture of like different things that they will like, ask. And then it'll be like, okay, we'll play a game where it's like 2 truths or a dare. Well, it's truth or dare or whatever. I don't know if it's 2 truths or a dare, something to that effect. So whether you either have to tell the truth or I dare you to do this. So boom, maybe it was just truth or dare. Anyway, so in truth or dare, it'd be like, hey, I dare you to send number 2 your new. If not, you have to drop a gift. You have to drop like a $20 worth of gift or $25 gift for shield. Anyway, so this was like a way where in the beginning where newcomers were on, it was a way to like get people's news. Like, hey, let's play a game. Come on the panel, you could come get it, shit like that. Anyway, we on there, whatever, and I send my news to some people. Now, I didn't really mind because I kind of had like a Twitter account that I had posted like some shit on before, but my face wasn't in it. But I had a freak Twitter, and then you start looking at some shit and you start replying it like little shit, like people like they drop the dick, and then you drop mad dick, so they like drop the this and you drop mad ass. Like, so I used to like post little shit, and then I started posting like 1 or 2 clips. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I didn't really mind sending it out, but it was like I wasn't sending out anything that wasn't on there. Or sometimes I would just direct them to my page because it wasn't private, but it didn't have my picture on it. So now they'd be like, oh, let me see this, and I'll just send them some people the link. I just send them a nude that's on there. But I really didn't even want in the beginning even to be sending people nudes, so I would direct them to that. What got me was when I started beating my meat on FaceTime with people. That's what got me, because then my dumb, slow ass didn't even realize that people be screen recording you, because that really wasn't something that I did. I really didn't do that. That really wasn't even like, I wasn't doing that with niggas. I wasn't like, that wasn't on my, before BIGO, that wasn't even what I was doing. People might have sent me videos and pictures and things like that, but I really wasn't on FaceTime doing all of that until BIGO. Anyway, one of the first people I kind of like seen on the app or whatever, before I even became a host, we had a little 1-2 or whatever. We never met each other, but that was when I started like the whole beating my meat, jerking off on FaceTime. Anyway, he talking about some, I want to see because I'm an oral top. So I want to see a video you sucking dick. I want to see a video you sucking dick. I want to see a video. I'm like, bro, I'm not sending that. Like, I got one. But mind you, the only way they know I got one is because when we on these panels, we talking about this shit. It's being talked about. So it's like, bro, I'm not, I was about to drink some water, but I'm not about to do that because I'm going to have to edit it out. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'm editing it. Well, no. So anyway, fuck it. I'm drinking my gallon of water on camera. All right, so now we he like, oh, just send it to me, send it in a bomb, send it in a bomb, send it in a bomb. Still, I don't have 2 devices yet, so I'm still not even so hip to the whole, like, just, I'm telling y'all, it'd be so crazy because you be thinking you so hip sometimes. That's why I be now making a point and effort to like really be on top of my shit. Taking a second device and then holding it up and then recording it like this, like, so anyway, he like, oh, send it in a bomb, send it in a bomb, boom. I send it in a bomb, send a video in a bomb. He like, oh, wow, can't wait till you do that, Now, boom, I'm jerking off for FaceTime. He like, all of this, I can't wait to see you, this, that, and third, all of that. We kind of like fell out and I paid it. I was like, fuck you, fuck all of that, I don't really care. Mind you, we had got into it, but for whatever reason, I really wasn't trying to get into him like that on the app because it was in my first 2 months, but we were still going back and forth. But I still was lit because my first 2 days or 3 days, I was doing my thing. So anyway, somebody had got exposed. Now, this is like after. Somebody had got exposed on the app, and they was there's someone that they had fucked with before had exposed them, had put their like news out. So it was posted like on these Twitter pages, these T pages that they have about the app. So now I'm on a panel and I'm sitting there defending this guy. I'm like, yeah, that's not even defending it really, but I'm just giving my opinion. But apparently I was too loud. Niggas said, slow down, Speedy. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. And something that happened in the confidence of somebody else, that's crazy to get out, crazy to get out, crazy to get out. Mind you, I'm never thinking that this person that I did something with, the first person, the only person that I really know that I did something with, like, I'm not thinking like he's going to do something because the whole time he's like, oh, I'm very big on, he had got exposed before. So he was like, yeah, he didn't want to do too much because he didn't want to get exposed. He didn't want to be on really face. So I'm thinking like, mind you, whole time it's because this is something that he do. That's what I mean. Even before I said my other YouTube, be aware. Niggas be saying shit because it's shit that they do. So he used to say before, like, yeah, I ain't with that shit. I don't want you to be screen record. Like, and I didn't even dawn on me, no nigga, you're screen recording me. And then I'm on a panel, and I look, and they like, oh, Pablo. I'm sitting there defending. I'm like, that's wrong. They're like, Pablo, go look at the Twitter page. I look at the Twitter page, and I gagged. My mouth dropped. I was like, what? Dropped off the panel immediately. Panicking, couldn't believe it. I was stressed. Like when I tell y'all my mental was stressed, I'd have paid fucking, what was it? Was it 2 dragons, I think, or something like that? Or a dragon, I paid like $250 to get the thing taken down, and they put it back up 5 times after. And mind you, the video, I'm like this. Cheesing mad hard, jerking my dick. Like, first of all, why the fuck was I so excited? Yo, bitch. I gagged. I was like, what's on my mata? What's like, nigga, what? Now I'm panicking. I'm calling everybody that I know that do the T page like, yo, y'all better delete this. They're like, you gotta pay. Now they trying to extort. It was so much shit. I was so tight. Mind you, I'm not understanding that the culture of BIGO. You get what I'm saying? Let me fix this. I'm not understanding the culture of BIGO yet because this is still this happened in my second month, September. So this is like a year ago. Probably the anniversary of when I got exposed. Initially, it's here. Literally. Anyway, gagged. I'm like, what the fuck? They start trolling me. Crazy, trolling me boots. I'm sitting here arguing with everybody because it's the beginning of me being on the app. So I'm arguing with everybody. Matter of fact, y'all, how about I spark my blunt? Because I need to. How about that? Let me spark my blunt. Let me spark my blunt because this is good for a little. All right, boom. Now we good. So I'm sitting here like, all right, these niggas exposed me. I'm stressed. I'm arguing with everybody about it. I'm panicking. Like, it's just mad shit going on. Mind you, in the new wave of people, I was one of the first people to get exposed. In the new wave of people. So I was getting trolled already, all of that. Mind you, that month, I hit a milli quota. My first milli quota. I made $8,000 off that. My second month, I made $8,000 off BIGO. I was like, what the fuck? So then I understood that already drama is what they buying. They buying drama. That's what they buying. They buying drama. Anyway, and mind you, I do marketing. That's what I did before BIGO. I had a little dip in there before. So I'm like, okay, boom. I already see where this is going. I just got to know how to market myself and capitalize off of everything that happens, which I was doing, despite the trolls. Still getting trolls, still arguing and things like that. Still managing, but learning. Work your set. Months go by. Y'all know some of the shit that happened in between. December comes around. Oh, backtrack. I'm arguing with the nigga that did it, the nigga that leaked it. And when I see you, you fucking crazy, fuck you, mad, all of that. Months go by. They still trolling me, but I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, now I'm like, nigga, I have my news up there already, bitch. So really, fuck you. You posted that of me jerking off on FaceTime. They could really go ahead and see my dick because when they was asking me for my news and we was playing the games, I was directing them to the Twitter page that I had. Then I wanted to make that Twitter page private, so I was like, nah, fuck y'all, I don't even want that attention. Fuck y'all hoes, you're not gonna see shit. Y'all just gonna have to see what's out there or if I post something. Mind you, I already be posting frisky shit on my Instagram. If anybody follows me on the gram, I have a lot of people unfollow me because of that. So at the end of the day, I really wasn't worried too much about that, but I couldn't believe, after the fact, I wasn't worried too much about that after I got over it, but I couldn't believe it in the beginning because I never experienced that in my life. Boom. I stopped jerking over people from niggas on FaceTime. Y'all dub. I'm not doing none of that. None of that's going on with nobody. Period. I stopped even sending news. If I want to see when I post on my close friends or at this point I post on my regular story. It's no cap. So anyway. Now, and this was before this is now at this point in 2021 in September. Before it was a little different. Anyway, now and another thing too is when I would post my news, it would just be news. Me even on FaceTime, it was just me jerking off. It was not me and another nigga. You get what I'm saying? So even me jerking off on FaceTime, it was just a FaceTime of me. The other thing was blacked out. You couldn't see nobody else. So it was just like, oh, Pablo was caught on FaceTime jerking off. It really wasn't like, oh, Pablo was caught on FaceTime jerking off with a nigga. And it was like that on BIGO, but in real life, to everybody else that may have seen it, or if it came across anybody's desk or anything like that, it wasn't really no crazy shit. They would have to really investigate to know what the fuck was going on. You know? Drinking some more water. So now, February come. No, December. Let's backtrack. December comes. Now we in December, and in December, I'm going into different lives on my foo-foo, and I just so happened to scroll into the person that I was jerking off in the very beginning on FaceTime Live, and they bringing up my name. It was so ironic. I was like, what? Like, I haven't even been over here in months. I haven't even, like, you or somebody I don't even see on this app at all anymore, like, for real. So I was just like, huh? How could y'all be having a whole full-blown conversation about me? Like, what the fuck? I did enough after that. How? What? I come into my regular page and I'm like, what was said about me? Because why they texting me? Why are people telling me, you know, gassing it? Why are people telling me that y'all was talking about me? Mind you, the whole time it was me who was listening because I was swiping through on my foo-foo, swiping through lives, and I just stumbled upon this one. So I'm like, oh, ain't nobody talking about you. You better calm the fuck down with all that shit. This hyper masculine bullshit. You better calm the fuck down. Da-da-da-da. Nigga, what? What, nigga? Calm. Bring me up. First and foremost, I don't know what the fuck you got going on. All I said was I heard that you was talking about me. You need to stop bringing me up. I don't mention you at all. I don't know why the fuck you mentioning me. In the middle of me talking, he dropped me. Nigga, he ain't gonna be talking like that up here. Da-da-da-da. Kick me. Fuck you. Oh, a word? I can show you something. Now I'm going on my live. Nigga, fuck you. Like, you weirdo. Fuck you. Fuck, nigga. The fuck you talking about? You sitting there trying to be hyper masculine when you really a sissy. All of this other shit. Boom. He goes now and puts on his Snapchat videos, the video that he screen recorded from his phone of me sucking dick. I went to sleep not even knowing about it. I woke up the next day to my phone being blown up. Crazy. Blown up. Like everybody on BIGO, it was just crazy. It was like, oh my God, there's a video out there on Twitter of you sucking dick. My brother hit me up, actually, and was like, bro, that's how I knew it was on Snapchat. At first, I only knew it was on Twitter. I didn't even know it was on Snap. So I'm like, what? My brother calls me. The only way I found out that it was on his Snapchat for real, they said that he had sent the video into the Twitter page, but the only reason why I found out it was on his Snapchat is because my brother called me like, bro, what type of time you on? Why I'm scrolling through Snap and it's a video of you sucking dick. And I'm my older brother. I'm like, what? There's a video of what? I'm like, so now my brother, older brother now, it was so much. I was over it. Panicking, on live, reading. Boom, there's a video of him riding a dildo. Now we going, what's up? Now we're going to talk about that. Let's talk about it. Isn't you talking about me? Isn't there a video of you doing that? Don't talk about me. I spoke about that. I told you that that's what I do. I spoke about that on live. But like what? Anyway, luckily, it still didn't get back to my parents. Crazy. I thought then, it still didn't get back to my parents. I was good. Because now, again, this is like a Twitter platform that people who are in this lifestyle follow. Random regular people really don't follow it. Niggas from the hood really don't follow it. It's people who are gay and shit like that. So, you know, it really wasn't much behind that from my family. Only my brother and my sister. So anyway, now I'm on BIGO. January passed. That was February. In February, I got into it with one of the top broadcasters on the app. We going back and forth or whatever. This person decides to troll me and decides to get their huge following to come and troll me as well. They took those videos. They looked up my mom's name, my mom's Facebook, my brother's Instagram, my friend's Instagram. They was basically going down my list of followers and DMing them the video of me sucking dick. My brothers, my sisters, at least 4 of my siblings hit me up on some, bro, what the fuck are you in? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck are you into? These niggas is hitting me up talking about, oh, do you know Pablo? Oh, did you ever see this video? Oh, look, yeah, do you know he's really gay? I was gagging. Then I went on live to talk. Actually, it happened while I was on live. And I hope that, I don't even know if I could find the recording of it. But I was on live. And my brother FaceTimed me. And I gagged on live. I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? I was like, what? Immediately, I text my mom like, hey, Ma, don't look at your phone. I text my dad like, Dad, don't look at your phone. Don't answer your phone. I'm on live. And then they started coming to my live, the trolls, and flooding my mom's name, my mom's number, her address, everything across the screen. Everything, just flying it across the screen. I was like, what the fuck? Couldn't even believe it. On some next level shit. Next level shit. Couldn't believe it. Gag. I was sick. Mind you, I didn't even cry that or nothing, but I was just infuriated. Reading them, going all over there, trying to, I just couldn't believe it. I wanted to fight. And that's all I kept saying is, bitch, I'm going to fight you. Bitch, when I see you, I'm going to smoke you. Ain't nothing else you could say or nothing. Word 2. That nigga's getting smoked. Shit me, shithead. I don't give a fuck about none of that. No words even need to be said. We argued enough. Ain't nothing need to be said. When I see you, I'm smoking you, period. Mind you, my mom is like, what's going on? So I'm sitting here like, I was avoiding my mother's phone call, and I said, I'm going to call you, at some point tomorrow. But I didn't know how to have that conversation yet. I wasn't ready for that yet. And I couldn't believe that I was put in a position to where it wasn't even a conversation that was brought up, but it was a video of me sucking dick. I gagged. And on that note, I'm going to spark my blunt, okay? All right. So, boo, I'm just like, I couldn't even believe it. Now, mind you, if y'all remember in my other video, I was saying this is the time that I got exposed. So in this moment of me getting exposed, I'm like over it. I'm like telling the people that like I fuck with outside of the app, but they're on the app as well. Like, bro, I don't want to get into it. Sis, bro, whoever the fuck they want to be, I don't want to get into it with you. I'm already arguing with everybody. They say hate train. They keep mass reporting my live. They sent these news to my mom and my dad when I'm going on live to address it. They're trying to end my shit when I'm trying to read these other people. They're trying to end my live. It was just so much going on at the time. So that's when I started getting into it. As y'all know, then with the person before that I was dealing with. Anyway, that happened. So now I'm sitting here and I'm like not believing it. The day passed by, my mom called me twice. Didn't answer. I said, Mom, I'm busy, I'm gonna call you. Mind you, I wasn't busy. I was literally in the dark, like over it. Like when I tell you, it had to have been like I was still going live because I had to go live. I was not gonna let nobody have me not on live, especially when they talk about they running me off. But when I was off of live, I was like over it. Over it. I'm telling you, I was done. I was finished. I was in the bed, lights out, like done and over it. So my friends had came down one day. No, like 3 days. My friend had came down, like 3 days in. My friend came down. My neighbor, she came downstairs. She was like, nigga, you gotta get up. Like, fuck wrong with you? Like, get your shit together. Like, not you reading on BIGO and then you acting all like dead up in here. Like, get up. We got up. She bitch opened my curtains and early, turned to my shit. Like, I gotta clean my dishes in the sink. Like, got my shit together. She's like, let's go food shopping or whatever. Like, we was going somewhere outside. But anyway, my mom had finally called me or whatever. And, or rather, I finally had called my mom back. And I was like, Ma, like, what are you doing? And she was like, nothing. Damn, I'm getting emotional talking about this right now. Oh, I didn't think I was going to. Oh, shit. So listen, y'all. Anyway, so I texted my mom. This was February 8th at 1:47. I said, Mother, don't answer the phone for anyone or reply to any text. She said, huh? Like who? Are you okay? What's going on? So then the next day she said, and as I hung, so two days later, I called her and I was like, Ma, like, what are you doing or whatever? Let me try this up right here. I'm sorry. Let me not even start this because what? I was like, Ma, what are you doing or whatever? I was like, I said, are you like sitting down? Like, what's going on? And she was like, what? She's like, what's up? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I was like, this is crazy because I thought I was over this, but apparently I'm not. But she was like, hold up. I was like, Ma, sit down. She was like, what's going on? Why you told me not to check my text? I don't check my text for people I don't know anyway. I don't answer the phone for people I don't know. So I was like, well, I was caught on camera sucking dick. I'm gay. And she was like, boy, why the fuck are you saying that like that? Like, don't say that like that. Like, are you serious? She's like, don't talk about yourself like that. And she was like, no matter what you are, what you do, she was like, you don't have to degrade yourself like that. You don't have to record yourself. She said, you're supposed to be presenting yourself better than that. I taught you better than that. You're not supposed to be out here doing shit like that. Even if you do decide to be anything, whatever your sexuality is, like, And I was like, a little relieved at that. But I had to like kind of read myself, so to speak, initially, because from jump, it was like, I didn't want to hear her say anything crazy. And I didn't know what her reaction would be. So I immediately had to say the worst thing. Like, I was on camera sucking dick. Like, my bad, I'm sorry, like, you know, and if you see it, my bad, you know. She's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, Mom, I was thinking about doing OnlyFans, you know. I'm trying to, like, act like I'm really not bothered by it, so she won't be so bothered by it, but I was just all fucked up. So she's like, I love you, and you need to respect yourself more and to know that you don't got to put yourself out there like that no matter what you do, and just all of this stuff. So I'm like, all right, Ma, I love you. You know, me and my friend, we like on our way out or whatever. We going outside. I'm like, Ma, I got to go. Like, I love you. We'll talk about it more later. Like, you know, when I see you in person. Mind you, my mother moved, so she doesn't live in New York anymore. I'm like, all right, I'll see you, whatever, boom. I get off the phone with me and my friend get in the car. And as we get in the car, Zion, my friend puts the music on, and Zion comes on. So I just, in that moment for me, I already like was like, whoa, what the fuck? This is like, cause Zion was a song. I was born in '98. Zion is a song that my mother always said was dedicated to me, cause that song came out or whatever. And if anybody knows what Zion that song symbolizes, she says, and I thank you for choosing me to come through all in life to be a beautiful reflection of his grace. She said, and I thought that a gift so great is only one God could create. And I'm reminded every time I see your face that the joy of my world is in Zion. So now I'm sitting here like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, you know, and my mom literally texted me and she said, and as I hung up the phone, Zion comes on, please be careful. And in the moment, I was like, oh my, I said, you just made me cry. I love you, mother. And she said, yeah, I'm emotional only because I raised you to always respect and value yourself no matter what path you take. Not get caught up in drama. You are all that and always have been. And I don't want you to be, here she go, a victim of a hate crime. But she said, and she asked me, did you make it back to the house? At least answer. So then when I answered, I was like, my phone was in the car on my own way home. She said, okay, text me when you get in. She was like, I love you, honey. And I was like, I love you too. She's like, okay, stay safe. But it's just like, no one ever wants to be, and that's crazy that, child, I need to smoke. I need a blunt. Yo, it's just so crazy because you never really you never expect some shit like that to happen. You always expect that, you know, when you want to come out or when you want to just really be, not even be yourself, but that was just such a hard moment. And then for that song that symbolizes so much for me, that always traveled with me throughout my whole life, Zion, it was just so, it was a moment for me. It was a moment for me. And it was something that for a very long time, I wasn't able to get over. And still, until I see my mom, and apparently even now I'm still crying about it, but I did see my mom recently over the summer for the first time in a few months, especially since February. And it was like a moment like where I was just like, Ma, like, I love you, like, I'm sorry. She was like, boy, you just always better respect yourself. You my handsome son, you my oldest son. Like, I always want you to know that I'm gonna love you no matter what. You could be who you are, you could do whatever you want to do, but always do it with respect and always make sure that you're presenting yourself the way that you want to be, you know, perceived and the way that you want to be respected. So it was just a really, really like, it was just so crazy. And it's still, obviously, as you know, it's still crazy because it still just happened. And it was just a moment. So now, after I got over that, I then called my dad, who, God rest his soul, because he's not here. But then I called my dad, and I kind of like said the same thing to him. I was like, Dad, I was like, Dad, like, I'm sorry, like, you know, because I was pretty sure my dad had seen it already. So I'm like, Dad, the first thing I said was like, Dad, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm sorry for if you saw anything on your phone. I was like, but I said, and I tried to like get ahead of it. I was like, but I was caught. I said the same thing like that I said to my mom, but I said it to him. I was like, I was caught on camera sucking dick, like, but like, you know, I was like, I'm on this app, like, I was getting trolled, like, or whatever, and like some nigga like released this video of me. I was sucking dick or whatever. When I see him, like I'm a fight him, like, you know, like I'm over the situation, whatever. He was like, felt like we taught you better than that. Like, you know, like you need to do better. You need to be out here. I don't know why you let no niggas disrespect you like that. I taught you better than that. You know better than that. You never even let no shit like that even rock like that in real life. So why you letting some niggas like that play with you online? He was like, you better handle your business. And he was like, your mother don't answer the phone for nobody no way. Because I was like, you and mommy may have gotten some stuff. And when I told him, I was like, it's the videos. I mean, sucking dick. He was like, your mother don't answer her phone for shit anyway. The same thing that basically she said. So he was like, I love you no matter what. You my son, you got my same name. Like, shit like that. He was just like, you just, same thing. Like my mother said, you just better respect yourself. And that's the only way niggas is gonna respect you. So it was just a thing. And I was happy. And I'm gonna say now that I look back, excuse me, I was happy. And now that I look back, damn y'all, this is crazy. I need to get some tissue. I keep doing this, my dumb ass. So I was happy, and now that I look back, that that did happen when it did, because my dad passed away in June. So being that I was able to have somewhat of an understanding with my dad, even to the point like every time like we spoke, he was like, yeah, did you handle that situation? Like, you handle that, make sure you handle that situation, which is why even no matter when I see this person, I'm beating the bricks off this person. I'll move on after, but it was just like, you know, I was still, that's just nuts. But in all reality and in actuality, I'm happy that I was able to, you know, at least have that conversation and get that closure from my dad, because those were the only two people that I really, like, you know, didn't want to have that conversation. I was already on BIGO, but I knew my mom and my dad's not on BIGO. I know they're not. Like, you know, but when it goes so far as people reaching out to them and sending them videos, it was very, 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 it was just overwhelming. But God rest my dad's soul. It was just definitely like a moment for me where it was just like I couldn't believe it. And I'm just still happy that my parents were as accepting as they were, you know, at this point in time. And, you know, they really didn't have a choice because I've been so independent for so long. But I was just still happy that that on top of already how I felt inside just about expressing this to them and about how it came out and them seeing that, things like that, that they were still rocking with me and still fucking with me. And then it was just the same energy. So it was just still just something for me. And then when I actually saw my dad, before he did pass away, it was like it was more of like the times that I did see him after that, it was like a relief of like I could be myself. I could, like, you know, I could just be myself essentially. So yeah, damn, I look crazy, y'all. Hold up, I gotta get myself together. And I want to just say I'm happy that my parents were as accepting as they were, you know, just given the situation and given that I was on camera, you know, sucking dick. Like, I'm from the hood. I'm from Queensbridge. Like, that's just crazy. So, you know, it was just like a moment. But I do want to say, like, it was a moment that I did need. I wish it wasn't so harsh, but I did, not even saying a moment that I did need. No. But yeah, like, that was something that I appreciated throughout the situation, was that my mom and dad, you know, just accepted me for who I was and was able to, you know, still love me and fuck with me and didn't change that. And we was able to really, you know, just have a better rapport. Me and my dad, you know, was able to even get closer and just have better conversations, just due to the fact that it wasn't real no restraint there, because I was able to be 100 with him and just be myself. And not even that we even had another conversation about that, but just the fact that I was able to, you know, just feel regular and not feel like I have to like act no type of way, do anything in front of my pops. And I was glad I was able to do that for his last months of, you know, living. So, you know, that was one of the things that's why I was able to move past the situation, you know, even now to this day, because I was able to know that, you know, everything happens for a reason. Like, you know, I needed to have that conversation with my dad before his time came where he was not here anymore. So, you know, but it was still a moment that I will never forget and that I don't wish on anybody. I don't wish on my worst enemy, because it was a time, that period of time for me was a very, very trying time. But at the end of the day, God, like I said before in my other YouTube videos, sees me through everything. And that's why I'm able now to be myself and not be unapologetically myself. No cap. And know that people, if you're going to fuck with me, you're going to fuck with me for me. And if you don't, that's your prerogative. It's no cap. But yes, if anybody has ever gotten exposed and y'all can relate, you know, you can say now that, you know, it's better to have that weight off your shoulder, but it wasn't a good experience. I know that personally for me. And if you do get exposed, if anybody does get exposed or is dealing with getting exposed right now, especially to their parents, know that it does get better, but just be able to accept it, own it, and live in your truth and live in just who you are. No cap. And understand that if people can't accept it, that's on them. But listen, y'all, I love y'all for real. If y'all are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, like, comment below, give me your feedback. We did hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank y'all so much. We did that in a month and a week. I appreciate it a lot. Let's continue to push. Y'all go follow me on Instagram, ThePabloNero, as well as on BIGO, Pablo Nero. Y'all do y'all big one. Shit me, shithead. Love y'all.